said, when she was on my panel 3 weeks ago, I called Section 8 and she got to be out by June the 1st. But I guess don't nobody remember that lie. But I'm sure Rocket remembers it. I'm sure Rocket remembers it. And why did your sister call Section 8? Your sister called Section 8 because you used her name and got apartments in Cali without her consent. She sent the screenshot. So if we were to pull you up, those addresses would come up. Because if you don't fuck with them, then those addresses won't match your name, right? Because that's public information. So I'm about to break down how much you lie. You knew Shirley didn't have nowhere to go. You didn't throw Shirley out because you thought we seen the picture. You threw Shirley out because she was over there sitting with the Tomcats. That's why. Okay. That's why Shirley got put out. Shirley didn't get put out because of no picture. And every time you stand up, you just show the ass. Shirley did not get put out because of a picture. Shirley got put out because she was sitting over there with the Tomcats. Now, why don't you tell the truth? This ain't got nothing to do with me paying for no motherfucking picture. And honestly, I know Shirley got so much more to tell. And she's sparing you. And this is what y'all don't understand. Shirley don't got nothing to lose. She already homeless. So what would she have to gain by lying on Mama Ace? What would she have to gain? And all of y'all are sitting back. She's lying. That girl is homeless, right? A motherfucker who ain't got nothing and ain't got nothing to lose. What they gonna lie for? She already out in the streets. Let's talk about the stuff that she bought for the house. No. Let me back up. You said all she did was drink. But that's kind of funny because you was drinking with her and you was drunk that night. See, that's the same thing you did to me with Holly. See, y'all sitting back acting like y'all got amnesia. This is the lady that's crying wolf. And if I was to go back into Rumble and pick everybody she's had an argument with, it's probably more than anybody on here. So she throws rocks and then she want to hide her hands. So let me get this straight. You saw Shirley at the doctor's office. You looked at her. She looked at you. And then all of a sudden, you're taking home a stray cat. And I'm not saying nothing about Shirley because I'm not disrespecting her. What I'm saying is when you know better, you do better. And she definitely used it for content. Why would Melba jump on Corey to help Shirley? Oh, Melba slow. That's what y'all gonna say. Melba slow. Melba don't know no better. That's what y'all gonna say? Because people with challenging mental situations, they're actually quite smart. What's up, Rocket? They actually quite smarter than you think they are. But Melba knew that was the one person that was listening to her. That was the one person that was kicking it with her, laughing with her. See, that's the part you don't get. Charlie called Melba today. I'm sure you was in there looking and listening. So if Melba's so fucked up and dumb, why was she trying to help Shirley? We're going to wait on it. Because you're really mad she was sitting over there with the Tomcats. And we got the message to prove that. I heard you was sitting over there with Tommy K. If it was about the $300, why you ain't say that? Why you ain't say, bitch, get out because you were going to sell my picture to cut for $300? Well, you know that's a lie. Why would I buy a picture of you for $300 and my page is banned? I'm on a bean rush. Make that make sense. I'm waiting. Ain't nobody saying nothing. That's what did it. That's what did it. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, Mama Ace thinks she gonna play in everybody's face, but you don't get it. That Ace is sucking the farts out of Tommy's ass. So no, Ma, we not gonna say it was Tommy. We not gonna say it was that. We gonna say Cut wanted to buy it for 300. And Ace, you sound like a motherfucking fool for even saying that. And I heard you last night with my own ears talking about, well, I heard that Cut, offered 300. I'm gonna offer $300 to somebody I ain't never talked to. And I wouldn't give her no $300 for a picture of your mother when we already know what she looked like in that Pepto-Bismol outfit. We been seeing her body, and you was the one who flipped the camera. And what do the comments do? Click, click. But see, here's the thing. Shirley didn't know that Mama Ace is ashamed of her body and didn't want to be, and you was waving. You were waving to the goddamn on camera. You were waving. You were smiling and you were looking up smiling. So how did you not know you were on camera, or did you think they wasn't going to screenshot it? Because that's what I'm thinking. Because you sitting back lying. You like the lady that's crying wolf. Oh my God, look what they doing to me. Look what they doing to me. Oh my God, look what they doing. Girl, you talk about me every day. Every chance you get, you got the nigga. You got voodoo. But in order to keep the nigga, you need to sit back and shut the fuck up and act like a lady. You can't keep the nigga because you don't know how to be a lady. You got it. You got it. See, here's the thing. You got the man. You got the money. You about to move. You don't know. Y'all not getting it. Pat is like Mary. Precious is mother. Thank you for the gifts. Pat is like Mary. See, it's certain people who only want to take care of people that's getting a check. People she can be the payee for. People who got money coming through the door. Because that's her MO. I don't give a fuck about a lady that's crying wolf. I don't give a fuck what top host go run to her side, who say, oh my God, you helped this lady. Because I'm willing to bet you, not Trina B, not Messy Caller, not Tommy K, not Empress, will see somebody at a doctor's office and say, you can come live with me if you ain't got no place to go. Girl, let me give you $80 to get a room, get you something to eat. I hope everything work out for you. Call me sometimes, update me, let me know what's going on. But not Mama Ace. Because now she's sitting on the app. I wanted to help that girl. I really wanted to help her. And I wanted to see her. How you didn't even know her. And let me be clear. Mama Ace ain't had furniture in that spot in at least. So you started packing 6 months ago. You started packing 6 months ago? Because it doesn't make, Melba been sleeping in a chair for 6 months. And you and Corey don't really fuck with Melba. Corey got his bedroom with his bed. You sleep in the car and Melba in a chair. But you tell people Melba doesn't want to go Melba don't want to go to the doctors. Melba don't. So you telling me that your sister don't want to go to the doctors? She don't want to get pap smears. She don't want to get her heart checked. She don't want to get a fucking physical. She don't want to get checked out and make sure she's okay. That's what you telling me. That your sister don't care nothing about, thank you for the gifts. She don't care about herself. So she just not going to go to the doctors at all. Because you lying. What's up?
Can I add something to that? About Melba. Basically, Melba came to me and told me like my ears hurting. Do you know anything about ear infection? So I took her to the hospital with my money. I took her to the hospital to the ER with the Uber money that I had, and I also need to go get seen anyway because I was having like a stomach pain, and they told her she has a real bad ear infection. They had gave her some amoxicillin for her ear infection, and uh s- um Ace's mama car had got repoed. So basically she had asked me for the money, the 150. Well,
Oh,
she didn't
back
ask
up.
me.
Back
I
up. No, no, no. Her car got repoed?
Yes. She doesn't have a car right. Well, she might have it now, but she collected 500 and some dollars from her brother, and I told her I have 150 to give at that very moment. Um, and so basically, when I first took her to the hospital,
Wait a minute, Shirley,
I
I want to
told Mama
stop
Ace, I
you. I
said,
want to stop you, Shirley. These people think that you're just lying. Tell them why you're not lying. Because you don't got shit to lose. You ain't got nothing. So tell
I
these.
really, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, what am I gonna gain online on her? That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So all of that is just bullshit. At the end of the day, I got messages, I got everything I need. I really feel like I should have been covering my ass
You
as soon
should
as I
have.
stepped in her
And
house. I
honestly,
would have
I
had a
wanted to
whole lot
tell
of
you
shit to
that
talk about.
day. I wanted to tell you that day that you were going after me and Rocket, and I get we on Bigo, so let's pop our shit. We all drinking, having a good time, we laughing. But I said to Rocket, this shit gonna go left. Mama Ace is not,
Hmm.
she can't even take care of herself. Nevertheless, Melba, how she gonna get you to come in? Because she felt like that shit was gonna be a come up. That she thought that shit was
Yeah.
going to be a come up, and y'all can say what y'all want. That lady is sick.
She sleep at it. She don't even come to the house. She sleep at her job. She a live-in care physician, or she's a care physician, and she works at that house and she sleeps over there because there's no furniture at her house. But outside of that, I want to say I told her, can you take her to go get her amoxicillin because her ear infection is really bad. And then she's sitting up and she's sleeping. So I ended up telling her about to buy her a bed. I thank God that that happened. That she could just have my bed. I didn't buy two. But
And Shirley's
yeah,
not
she
lying
was
about
steady
the bed
saying,
because Melba said, thank you for the bed in Charlie's live. So if Melba wants to sleep in a chair, why would she say thank you for the bed?
mm-hmm. Mabel complained about not being able to wash her clothes.
Wait a minute, hold it for a
When she was
sec. Can
talking
I
to
help
me,
you? Who is this up here? Did you mean to get up here? I don't think she meant to get up here. Go ahead, baby.
when we was walking to the store that same day when Ace was supposedly be pulling up with somebody, she was like, I don't know why the hell he faking like he got family down here. Ain't nobody gonna put their fucking hands on you. Hell no, I'm not gonna let that shit happen. And when we all got arrested, she was crying and stuff. She was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. You was, you talked to me, you was there for me. It's like, I just don't want to get kicked out, you know. And really, honestly, I feel bad because that it was some fucked up shit going on. And it's a lot of shit I could have talked about that I chose not to and that I did not record or take pictures of because I didn't have a nasty intention.
Well, she's
I didn't
dragging you right
have
now. She dragged you today for about an hour. She dragged you for about
mhm,
an hour today, and she's letting the comments is the one who's driving the car. The comments are driving the
right.
fucking car.
Hello, Shirley. How are you?
I'm okay. Hi.
Shirley. You know, I'm
Hmm.
the one you was arguing with when you said, what's your location? And I had to stop myself and
Oh,
I said, I can't argue with you because you're my kid's age.
Right.
But I
really?
remember
When you
Mama
was on the
Ace
phone? Wait.
allowed you. Yeah, that was me.
Oh my
But
God.
apparently I paid you too
Okay.
for a picture.
I just
Hmm.
heard. What's up,
But I don't know if you
Brittany?
remember.
Well,
I couldn't
no.
argue with you. It was
You can
like at
talk
one
shit.
point I was
You
kind
want
of
to come
about to
back?
feed
As
into
she said,
you.
she just said, just hang up the phone. Just hang up the phone. You kept saying, hang up the phone, hang up the
I
phone.
kept saying it
And
don't
I
have
was
nothing
on
to
that
do with
because,
you. And
yeah,
I said, I don't have nothing to do with you. I don't have anything to say to you.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you, Tasha.
This not your
Girl, I
fight.
got you.
And she wanted you. She wanted you to argue with me.
yeah,
But I
she
didn't
was
want
like
you to get
basically like,
involved.
mm-hmm.
And I said this
Well,
to
like I
you.
said, I apologize to y'all.
Shirley, stand down. This is not your fight. Remember, I said that to you? I said, stand down. This
Yeah,
is not your
yeah,
fight.
you did.
This has nothing to
And I
do
just said,
with you.
okay. I think where I'm coming from with it is just wanting that motherly love, regardless of what it looked like on the outside. You know, you could be ugly as hell, you could be big as 600 pounds, but if you love me, then I love you even more. And that's
But
sad
Shirley,
because
you
I'm
used
willing
to
to go to
troll
war
her. You
behind
saw what the
hoof.
things she said about Ace. You saw how she
Hmm.
disrespected her own son on live, showing his bedroom, saying he's filthy,
I
he's
didn't see that.
nasty. And
I
she
ain't
kept
gonna lie.
telling the people,
I heard
I kept
about it.
telling her to clean that room up, clean that room up, clean that room up. That's all she kept saying is like, you were dirty. You didn't want to clean up. You're an alcoholic. All you want to do is drink. Because that's the same thing she says about me. Mama Ace will take something and latch onto it like a pit bull, and she won't let it go. And she's a liar. She does
Yep.
nothing but fucking lie. Now, tell these people what part you played in it, because it's like you gotta hold yourself accountable. But here's the thing. That girl didn't know Mama Ace was ashamed of her fucking body, because if you see the picture in the